What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics, and today we got a reaction to Stephanie Mills and her song Home, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you'd like to support us in any way, check out that Patreon link below or the patron link on the end screen. We could not do it without the patrons. Also, if you'd like me to just do a one-off reaction for you, check out our Buy Me a Coffee page. All right, Stephanie Mills, the name sounds a little bit familiar, and I do know one of her songs once I looked back and researched her, but I do not know this song. At least I don't think I do. She really came to fame being on the Broadway stage for the show The Wiz, and that's kind of where she came to be known, but she has a bunch of R&B hits in the 80s, so that's kind of who Stephanie is. This comes from the album of the same name, Home, in 1989, the year of my high school graduation, so there's that. The song itself was written by Charlie Smalls and, first performed all the way back in 1975 by Stephanie and by Diana Ross in the film, of course. Stephanie re-recorded this song for this album with background vocals by Take Six, who was also a very good a cappella band back then. Went to #1 on the Hot Black Singles chart, which is now the R&B Singles chart. That's really all I know about this one. Maybe I'll know it when I hear it. Like maybe it kind of crossed over a little bit into the Hot 100, something I would have heard. I don't know, but I'm going to have the lyrics up as always. Thanks again, Scott.
When I think of home, I think of a resting place. A place where there's peace, quiet, and serenity. And that's where some of my friends have gone. Friends who have traveled with me through my wonderful experience in ours. A journey I'll never forget. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. When night makes the tall grass bend into leaves, suddenly the raindrops that fall, they have a meaning, sprinkling the sea makes it all to go back now that I have some direction. Maybe there's a chance I'll get. It sure would be nice to be back at home where there's love and affection, and just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time and change its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space again, watched it growing, and oh, if the unlistening God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the thing that we see. Tell us, should we try and stay, or should we run away? Or would it be better just to let them be? Oh, living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it's taught me to love. So it's real.
Okay, we'll cover this in two parts. First of all, the song's very well written. Obviously, it's for the Wizard of Oz, going back home, but it has a more overarching theme of like Stephanie wanting to find that, that place of peace back home. Now, it may not be home. I didn't grow up in a peaceful home, but it's whatever that place is in your heart, so to speak, in your mind of like, oh yeah, because a lot of times, even if situations aren't great all the time, your mind protects you and it kind of filters those things out. You just remember those good things and you long to have that place as we get older and life gets more hectic. You want that place. So that's pretty cool too about the song. I think you can connect to it if you're a little bit older, even though it's about the Wizard of Oz, right? You can still connect it. And then Stephanie's performance is fantastic. She holds a note at about the minute and a half mark, the home note before the minute and a half before the song's over with. That is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, being on Broadway for this long, she's a Broadway trained vocalist who is just fantastic. It also has a very 80s R&B sound in a good way. Take Six in the backing is very good as well. But her voice is incredibly strong. And like I said, she did have success. It was very hard to break into the mainstream in the 80s. You had some serious heavyweights fighting over those chart spots, but she found her niche and just fantastic, man. Great song. I guess I've heard of Stephanie Mills. I would go far as to say I've never heard of her. If you told me her name, I wouldn't tell you that I had heard of her. But after I saw one of her songs that I knew, like, yeah, maybe it sounds familiar. But great choice as always from Scott. Let me know what you think of this song down below. What else should I check out from Stephanie? And until next time, guys, I will see you.